this. You know, the pandemic has knocked many of us down to their knees, losing their jobs, losing a career. So what do you do next? How do you get back on track?
So our next guest has worked with Lester Holt, Mario Lopez, Robin Need, Anna Cabrera, Nancy O'Dell, and that's just to name a few. Author Ken Lindner says he can help you too with lessons included in his new book, Career Choreography. Good
now,
morning.
why in the heck did you mention me? Kenny Lindner launched my career. Right, Ken?
Good, absolutely, Mike, and I'm so proud of it. Good morning, Alex. And
good morning.
You and I remain amazing friends, Mike.
I know, after all these years.
Yes.
Great to see you, Ken, and congratulations on the book. I love it.
Thank you both.
You've been choreographing careers for, as long as I've known you, back in the 80s. So how do we get back? I know something you always say, never stop believing in yourself, no matter how tough the times are.
Absolutely. And Mike, here's the thing. I believe this is a time for great optimism. We have vaccines. Businesses are coming back. Jobs are more plentiful. This is a time to be optimistic. Believe in yourself. Believe that good things can happen. And I'm going to give you the steps to show you how.
And the thing is, you know, a blow of losing your job, that's a big blow. But your advice is that we should absorb it and we can survive it.
Yes, Alex, constructively absorb it. You know, we all lose. No careers go up with a straight ascension. There are ebbs and flows. You know, you learn more from your losses oftentimes than from your wins. And you need to take a step back or two before you can take 5 steps forward. So just know this is a natural thing, and this is your time for a fulfilling professional reset.
But you really, I've heard people say that you learn more in a defeat than a win. You really believe that, huh?
I really, really do. I've learned, well, I think you learn from both experiences, but I do think that if you're going to succeed and get more sweet victories, you need to shore up the deficiencies. So I think it's really important now to, one, think about all the things you would love to do in your next job. What are you good at? What don't you want in your next job? These are things that you can reflect upon. And I know, Mike, you're very big on lists, and we'll talk about that in a moment. But make a list of the things that you do.
In the back of the book, there's basically, like, you could journal these ideas. And so what is when I was looking through this, what's the difference between a goal list and a dream list?
Well, one thing I'd love to say beforehand, and that is, you know, during the pandemic, we all have fear and we're all concerned. And sometimes people get paralyzed by fear. So making a list, doing something constructive can help dissipate that fear. The difference between a goal list and a dream list is simply you have to attain many of your goals before you live your dream. And choreography is about taking the logical steps to go from where you are today to attaining your dreams.
It's an action plan. You talk a lot about plans in the book, and I love this quote that you said, the difference between trying and triumph is an effective plan of action. It's all about the plan.
Absolutely. And you know what? They say, you know, hope is not enough. Hope is great, but you need steps. You need a plan, and career choreography gives you the strategies and the steps to get up from that canvas and seize the job you really want by putting the percentages in your favor that you will get that job.
Yep. And that can even be before a setback, as you mentioned with Nancy O'Dell, how she wanted to host a national show and do entertainment news, but you're like, okay, let's get the basics. Let's go to Miami, let's get your live reporting done, and then you work your way and plan that way.
Yes, you know, Alex, that was a really great, what I call concurrent choreography, because Nancy wasn't sure whether she would love to host a network news show or an entertainment show. So she actually prepared herself for both. Same thing with a Lester Holt. He prepared himself to host or to anchor. And then when the evening news job or the nightly news job came up, you know, he was able to take it. But we didn't know those jobs don't come around every day. So you need to prepare yourself for everything.
And I've been preparing my life for 40 years to host Good Day Philadelphia, right? Right, Ken?
Absolutely, for sure. And Mike, you are one of the very best hosts anywhere.
Thank
Yes,
you.
he is.
So good to see you. Say hello to your family.
Okay, thank you so much, Alex and Mike. It's a pleasure to be with you.
Where do you get the book,
course.
by the way?
You can get it on Amazon.com, BarnesandNoble.com, IndieBound.com, or the neighborhood bookstore.
Wonderful. Congrats on the book.
Yeah.
Thanks, Alex,
That's
so
cool.
much.
We'll
Okay.
come right back.
Okay.